I was reading an article the other day, and I think Trump might have did something that I agree with.
That's never a good start.
We'd go follow the space monkey back to wherever he came from, and there'd be the next generation, a planet of the fucking apes.
Because space is so fucking cool, and science is awesome, and
You're a fucking nerd, dude. The one thing I didn't like was the space pirates being fucking pussies.
From here on, nothing goes down unless I'm involved.
So you're shuffling your checks with your right hand.
I don't shine shoes anymore.
A nickel bag gets sold in the park. I want in.
Can you do it with your left hand?
I never tried.
Sometimes you don't sound like you're kidding.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Don't ever go over my fucking head again, you motherfucker, you.
if I shit myself, it's your fault. He didn't let me go to the bathroom before we started.
Welcome back, Ben's Room Nation.
Killer Keemstar.
Oh, dude, he's been quiet. He's been quiet for the past week or so
See him
until.
on Twitter a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just seen him. The only time I ever see him is his Snapchat, little page or whatever. You know how he does the drama alert off of Snapchat.
Oh, it pops up as like an ad almost.
Yeah, it pops up always, and
You would watch those.
here and there. He just did the Jake Paul raid and shit like that, of course. But yeah, no, he's been quiet. He's been quiet.
What's the deal with that? Why do you have all those guns?
Because he's fucking famous. I don't know. Why the fuck not?
Because he can.
Yeah, exactly. Why wouldn't you?
End of the world. You might do it.
Huh?
Seems like something you would do.
I would definitely do if I had the money he had. Come on. He had like AKs and shit. I mean, you can't blame him.
Yeah, like stuff you definitely don't need as a regular person.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's because
He's like an arsenal,
that's
right?
that's because he's not a regular person. He's fucking
Yeah,
he
he's
has
kind of a psychopath.
he has a lot of
little bit.
people that hate him. So that's the one thing I feel like I'm like, okay, that's not like
Hey, but Tim
stupid.
Dillon likes him.
Huh?
Tim Dillon likes him.
Tim Dillon, yeah, Tim Dillon was like, hey, that's right, and I agree because it's like, why the fuck wouldn't you have all those guns?
If you
like,
can.
With the amount of people that hate him.
That's fair. That's fair.
What
power
fucking
move.
Well, fucking KSI tries to fucking run up to his house. He
Oh,
needs to
true.
fucking hit him with an AK. Oh, shit.
I think that ship has sailed though. KSI already like
Nah, dude, they're
put
probably
a stamp
fucking
on it.
They're probably making out behind the camera.
Yeah, but at the same time, if that's actually how it was, then how did KSI get away with being on top? You know, winning.
I don't even think one kind of like one out of that situation. I feel like they both left with like a lot of money. Either way, they left with a lot of views, which equals a lot of money, which equals them staying more relevant than longer than they really needed to be.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think they both won.
You drinking my beer?
No, I bought Rainer.
Son of a bitch.
You want to go through the structure change since we actually kind of have a
Oh, like a new
we kind of have like more
idea.
direction, I guess you can say.
We've kind of narrowed it down to just movies because we love movies so much. So we're gonna be reviewing them, and I don't know.
Yeah,
It's gonna be fun.
We're gonna be giving you the reviews you guys deserve.
It'll be consistent content too. Like there's a million good movies out there and bad ones. No, that'll be good.
Yeah, we're gonna give you the reviews you guys deserve, not any of this bullshit ass Rotten Tomato shit. Fuck them, they're trash.
Yeah, fuck those bitches, dude.
They're fucking trash.
Leaving the worst reviews possible when they're paid to do so. Fuck you.
Yeah, fucking capitalism.
I didn't look anything up before this, but I know that you brought some kind of conspiracy bullshit. I'm ready for it.
I brought a hot take, I guess you can say.
There it is.
It might get us canceled. It might get us canceled.
Already.
It's a hot take for me too.
Is original content?
It's I was reading an article the other day, and I think Trump might have did something that I agree with. I know it's a fucking. I told you.
Oh,
it's
here we go.
Guns blazing. It's a hot take.
That's never a good start.
So I was reading an article the other day, and he was talking about pardoning Edward Snowden.
Who?
Edward Snowden, the whistleblower, the
Oh,
tech
yeah.
whistleblower.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't know if you guys kept up with him. He was a whistleblower back in 2014 about how the government or CIA, well, I don't know what the fuck it was, but they're fucking illegally going through people's
Isn't
phones
he
and
fucked
tracking
now?
shit. Yeah, he lives in Russia right now.
Yeah,
He lives in Russia. And I was like, oh shit, this actually might be fucking good. This would be like actually like beneficial to us.
Do you think they're still looking for, like, if he were to like surface somewhere, he'd
Yo, they would kill him. So
They'd
so
kill him?
so
Oh,
so
yeah.
I read it and I was like, oh shit. And then after I started thinking about it, I was like, wait, hold up. Trump's just fucking playing into this QAnon conspiracy bullshit, jerking them off, making them think that he's actually draining the swamps, because if Snowden was to come back, they would kill him. Like it doesn't have to be Trump, doesn't have to be anyone in charge. The people that would be making the big business call would kill him. But I was thinking, I have one for you.
Okay.
Is it worth pardoning him if they pardon Maxwell? Is that a fair trade-off?
Oh no. So what are they actually going to do? You said you're agreeing with Trump. What's happening?
Oh, well, so no, he just said, oh, he hinted at pardoning him, and I was like, okay,
Oh,
that's,
he hinted at it.
yeah, he
Okay,
hinted. I'm
okay.
like, oh shit, that's actually good. That's actually beneficial to us, and that would be what we would need right now. But then I thought about, like, he's just jerking him off. Like, there's no fucking wall built right now, right? I haven't seen any wall.
Yeah.
So I'm like, he's just fucking jerking him off, just fucking trying to get votes. I was like, oh, okay. But still, I was just like, when I read that, I was like, oh shit, this is actually good news compared to all the bullshit that we usually see. But I don't think it's going to happen. And even if it did happen, he can't move back to United States for the most part. I think it's worth it. Fuck it.
I can't believe it's even like on the table.
I mean, it's a high possibility.
Really?
Yeah.
You believe that?
Like I said, if he pardons him, I feel like that's just a trade-off for when he pardons Maxwell. Because if Maxwell doesn't get killed, then she's getting pardoned. She's going to get released.
Yeah. You don't think she'll die anyways, though?
It'll probably be a fake death. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. Like, even if she gets, I don't know. Yeah, that would be like a smooth setup for that. Why does Trump care about him so much, though?
He doesn't. He just cares about getting votes. I think he just cares about his QAnon fucking people, which are the crazy ass fucking people are drinking babies' blood type motherfuckers. The fucking wild motherfuckers that are out of their mind.
Yeah, he's an interesting one.
All right, predictions for election.
Oh man, I literally cannot believe we're in this scenario again. Remember last time? It was like, how the fuck are these our options?
South Park,
You know what I
South Park
mean?
said it
Like
best.
4 years ago,
South-
this is the exact same thing.
South Park made an episode, I think 2008 maybe. I forget when it was. It was a while ago. And they said every single election is the choice between a giant douche or a turd sandwich. And it's true. It's true.
Yeah,
It's true.
I don't know.
What
What do you think?
My prediction right here, look. Fucking, you guys better come back to this video if this fucking happens. They kill Trump. Biden becomes president. Kamala Harris used the contract tracing to fucking throw everybody that was at the protest for BLM into jail
Oh
for
my
slave
God.
labor to bring back our economy. Boom. It's all right in front of you guys.
How do you even have the patience to think about that?
What do you mean? It's
To
gonna
come-
happen.
Yeah, to come up with this,
It's
dude.
gonna happen.
Okay. Fair enough,
Watch,
dude.
watch. In 6 months,
I'm not hating.
In a year, when this happens, you guys are gonna look back in this video and be like, I'll be like, I fucking told you, I've never been wrong. I've never been fucking wrong.
Yeah, us and our 15 views, everyone's gonna come
Yeah.
piling back. You were right in the comments. We got Fat Shady in the
Yeah,
comments.
all we need is Fat Shady. Fat Shady will fucking blow this shit up.
All right. Anything else?
No, that was it.
Incredible. The juiciest part of this episode, right there. No. Okay, so movie time. Can I just start by saying, why the fuck Didn't he have sex with a space alien?
They didn't find any space alien, but he could have had sex with the monkey, the space monkey, which is the
He should have done
fucking the
that.
dopest fucking concept they put in that. That was fucking tight.
That was tight. Hey, apparently there were 2 of them, by the way.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing 2.
I only
Also-
thought there was one that snuck through the doors.
Also, okay, we haven't even talked about the fucking movie. Okay, we're
I
talking-
know. I just want to know about the space alien. How did they miss that? It's like my biggest problem with the movie.
Okay, so we're
Would made up for all the other bullshit.
We're talking about Ad Astra. We haven't even opened up with what movie.
Yeah, but it's gonna be in the title, obviously.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah,
you know?
true.
So we're talking about Ad Astra, which is a space movie made what?
2019.
2019?
Yeah, last year.
Oh shit! I thought it was like 2 or 3 years ago. All right, well, it's a Brad Pitt movie, so you know it's fucking great.
It's sexy.
Yeah, so yeah, he goes out to space, blah blah blah. Also, too, if you're coming to watch this to review it, we're gonna spoil it for you. It's what it is.
Yeah.
So don't be surprised.
Watch it after the movie.
But yeah, no, he didn't run into any aliens,
nerds.
which I mean was the original thing his dad was trying to look for. But he could have had sex with the space monkey. Why the fuck was the space monkey able to survive in space but not have a suit on, but the humans can't?
I don't know.
Are they trying to say we didn't come from monkeys?
I don't know. He was an experimental monkey. They mentioned that before that scene. Like, oh, we're going on to the experimental craft.
Nah.
I don't know. There's so many things that don't make sense about this movie. I can't wait, dude.
Huh?
Did you like this movie?
Yeah, I did.
You did.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't.
All right, explain.
I thought that the movie was stunning. Beautiful CGI.
Yeah.
All the shots and the cinematography and everything was incredible. Like, it couldn't have been done better in that regard. I think it was awesome. But it doesn't make any fucking sense, the story. If you're going to make a space movie, it has to make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Go on.
So the videos he's shown on Mars of his father, when he finally realizes what his father was doing, when he killed those people. You remember that part? It's
Yeah.
on the little tablet or
Yeah.
whatever. He freaks out, and you made fun of him for getting all emotional.
Bro, when the motherfuckers are crying in the movies, I just picture being on set and them trying to be like fake crying. It's the best part of each movie. It's so funny.
So that means that at the beginning of the movie, when they're briefing him, all the top space people already know that he's still alive, right? Because they still have those videos.
Yeah, they're just
So
using him. They're just using him.
Yeah, so they're using him, right? So you're telling me they knew he was alive for 14 years after the 16-year disappearance, right? Because it's the whole 30-year ordeal,
Okay.
29, whatever. They knew he was alive for 14 years, and they haven't gone looking for him yet? Over a 14-year time lapse?
Maybe they did and he just killed them all. Or the monkey killed them all. The fucking monkey probably was the one.
But like, if he's like killing people and he's in some spacecraft, don't you think they would either have like A, sent newer technology by then,
Mhm.
before all of like the conflict,
Mhm.
or B, gone and looked for him to figure out what the fuck happened? Because it only took 80 days to get there when Brad Pitt went.
Yeah, or they were just like, he isn't gonna last out there. He's not gonna do anything. He'll just die out in space. Whatever. It's not worth sending the resources.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. I feel like in real life, if this actually happened, they would want to go see what the fuck's happening. Especially if like they're on the brink of, sending more humans farther than Neptune. Because the original project, Lima project in the movie, was stopped because it was damaged. The spacecraft was damaged or whatever.
Mhm.
So they weren't able to proceed their one-way journey for information.
That was also one of the first astronauts, I believe. His dad was one of the first, like, he was the pioneer, I guess you can say. Because I remember everyone was like, oh.
To get from the one planet to the next, like as far as he got, he was the first. He's the pioneer.
Yeah.
But wouldn't they want to continue that journey even though they failed the first one?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
it doesn't make sense to me that they didn't follow up on what happened with them.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know. didn't really see the movie as being a space story movie. I saw the like space astronaut bullshit as being like a metaphor.
See, I have a problem with that because you're gonna like I'm a nerd. You're gonna do a space movie, you have to have it make sense, and if you're gonna make it look cool, if you're gonna have some motherfucker surfing through like a Neptune's ring of rocks and shit, I feel like all that has to make sense, and just
Yep.
I don't know, it doesn't do it for me.
I don't know. From what I took from this was a movie. I mean, the reason why I like so much is because any movie that has the main message is that life is fucking pointless is fucking great to me. It's fucking amazing to me. That's my shit. I
believe that.
The whole the whole premise or underlying message was that people spend their fucking lives dedicating their life to work that is fucking pointless. Like, think about it. He had the fucking your child dream job of being a fucking astronaut. And he's like, yeah, we're just going through the motions at this point. And it's like, that's the fucking dream job. And you're fucking just hate your life still. Fucking amazing message for the kids. I love it. I fucking love it.
That's awful, dude. You're terrible.
What, dude? That's literally what they were saying. That's what they're saying. The whole thing with him with his wife fucking being like spaced and distant, and the wife wasn't. Get it? He's a fucking astronaut. That's a fucking double entendre.
Okay, so there's that, and then also having the movie be about like a father-son relationship that's super broken.
Exactly.
Why wouldn't you just do that on Earth? You just make a drama. Why does there have to be?
I don't know. They're just
because they look like dumbasses if they're not executing the science behind it. In my eyes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
probably in a lot of other nerds' eyes too.
Yeah.
Like real astronauts, they watch this movie like, what the fuck? You know?
Well, I mean, for the most part, it's not really supposed to be like a space movie. It's a space visual movie. Like they're using space as the visuals to tell their story.
That's bullshit. And I bet they would disagree with you. People that made it.
100% would. I don't think that. I don't think they would. They were just like, okay, space is a good visual for this fucking message we're trying to send.
But why would they have such intricate technology, and like, why would they put so much effort into like the visual aesthetic for it and things to make sense on like the small scale?
Just because it looks nice.
But everything made sense small scale, like scene to scene. But overall story didn't make sense.
The story was life is fucking pointless, and people dedicate their life to fucking working shit.
It irritates me. I don't like it. I think Interstellar or any other modern space movie blows it out of the water. Okay. So, crazy old man stuck on Neptune, doesn't ever leave.
Yeah.
Can't fix his own ship.
Oh, no. It's because he doesn't want to retire.
Why wouldn't he leave? Go farther.
He was trying to. Wasn't he?
30
He was trying to
years?
fix it. And he instead of retiring and living a life that's meaningless with no fucking job, he killed himself. Think about it.
I understand that. I totally understand that, which is another point. Brad Pitt is naive to think that he would come back with him.
That's his fucking dad, dude. Motherfucking, it's crazy.
Stupid. Also put himself in jeopardy, put his own life in jeopardy, when he should have known the motherfucker wasn't coming with him.
Fuck it, dude.
Like, he should have disabled his jetpack or something, dude.
That was his closure. He wasn't gonna fucking leave without either him dying or him coming back. He wasn't gonna fucking live like more without like he wasn't gonna live another day not knowing if his dad was alive or not. That was his closure.
I think he knew his dad was alive when he snuck onto the ship.
Well, no, because he was saying that he's dead, and then when he found out he was alive, his heart rate raised a bunch, which is rare for him because that usually never happens. So he was going through some type.
That was
of
on Mars.
Huh?
That was on Mars.
Yeah, exactly. When he found out.
Yeah. So he knew he was alive.
Then, but before he didn't.
Right. So you're saying he was intrigued to go see his father. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Exactly. He wasn't going to leave without him.
But he was naive. He was stupid. Father didn't give a fuck about him, and he put his own life in jeopardy after he said that shit to him. You're not my son, or whatever it was.
Yeah, exactly.
I never cared about you. I'm an old fart.
I'm pretty sure the majority of kids would do that. There's a majority of kids that get like fucking.
He would try, but why? Well,
Okay,
dude,
no,
he's
no.
mentally unstable.
What
Like,
about what about the majority, dude? The majority of kids that have their parents have drug problems and they'll steal from their kids and fuck over their kids and their kids still there for them. It's the same shit.
Yeah, of course. You still care about them. You don't let them put yourself in danger.
I don't know. Some kids would.
What were your thoughts on the narration? You know how he's like talking throughout the movie?
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, they didn't really do. It wasn't that heavy on it, but I thought it was cool. I like the part where they didn't want to change route for that abandoned ship or whatever, and he's just like, most people don't. Most people want to stay in hiding their whole life, and then they go and check out the ship, and in the ship it's a fucking space monkey. The only thing I would have changed with that scene is I would have had the space monkey rip off Brad Pitt's head, and then after he ripped off Brad Pitt's head, the story would end there with that, and then we'd go follow the space monkey back to wherever he came from, and there would be the next generation, a planet of the fucking apes, fucking Star Trek addiction.
Your mind just goes, whoo! I don't know how you came up with that.
I'm a fucking writer.
But you know what?
I'm a writer.
Probably would have been better than the actual fucking movie. Let's be honest.
Yeah, fucking get me in the writing rooms. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, killing those people on accident, stupid.
What people?
The people he snuck onto the ship with, they killed themselves. So dumb. That one guy that like. The lady like
They were
randomly
trying to kill him.
shooting, the guy randomly shooting,
They were
the
trying
lady kills herself, like her face snaps
They were trying
on
to kill
the
him.
or like smacks the end of the ship or whatever.
They were trying to kill him.
I know, but it was stupid the way they all died. It was dumb. And the fact that they're killing him anyways, he wants to go see his dad. You're really gonna just like immediately start shooting him, not talk to him?
They're robots. The fucking captain told them to.
That captain was the biggest little bitch
The captain
ever.
told them kill him. They're like, all right, I guess we have to kill them. The robots.
No, but the actual captain of the ship. You're saying like the people,
Yeah,
space people
on
back.
yeah.
They were giving them orders.
The
But the space
lieutenants or
captain was such a
whatever.
little.
And they're all bitches. Fucking told you.
Yeah, the space surfing was dope though. I like
The
that.
what?
The space surfing.
Surfing.
Yeah, where he took that big piece of like metal off the ship and started.
When he
like,
went through the meteors or the yeah.
I never looked up what that was,
That
but
was.
I didn't even care that it didn't make sense because that was so dope. He's just like flying through the rocks.
He had no other choice. He just said, "Fuck it, this is my only chance."
If all of the things that didn't make sense were like that, like just dope, then I would like the movie. But that has an excuse. It looked so dope. Imagine doing that.
That was just like, fuck it, I have no other choice, and he did it.
I don't even understand what happened. Like he just flew through the ring for a little bit and then flew back. Like,
no. He went through it to his space. I don't know, to his spaceship. He straight.
I thought he was
shot it.
on his spaceship.
No. He was on his dad's.
He was on the
spaceship.
Lima project.
Remember when he landed and that one kind of just flew away? You're like, what the fuck? He's just gonna let it go?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It didn't dock. He flew over to where it was in orbit.
Oh, weird. Yeah, so it caught
Yeah.
the gravitational pull of. That's crazy.
Yeah.
See, I like that.
Yeah,
See, that's cool. It makes
was,
sense now.
That was fucking crazy. The one thing I didn't like was the space pirates being fucking pussies. Like, if I was a space pirate,
that scene was cool. The whole chase, like where they're shooting
dude,
at each other.
I would have had it fucking Mad Max style. The fucking guy on the guitar, fucking playing the Imperial March, fucking with the fucking metal riff, chasing down Brad Pitt. Come on. Also, too,
Yeah, that would have made a lot of
they were
sense.
using the same fucking cars from
Like the
fucking-
40s.
the space
Yeah, like the
manual of
Model
40s.
T style space
Yeah.
cars. Yeah, what was up with that?
Yeah, that was pretty funny. With
You
the
have to-
trash ass satellite.
You
Come
have
on
to
now.
pray that if we're in space in a couple hundred years, few hundred years.
Couple
we're-
100 years.
Well, I know we're going to be, but with cars and like that kind of infrastructure that they had, with the bases and everything. Anyways, let's say 50 years from now, we better not be using stupid ass looking cars like
I was
that.
gonna say 50 years is a little bit more believable. Another thing I thought interesting too was, how when they went to the moon, it was colonized and it was just monopolized with like subways and shit like that. And it kind of like made me think it's like, no matter where we go, it's going to be the same fucking bullshit. You know, it's like, it's not like everyone thinks we're going to go to the moon or go to Mars and it'd be a whole fucking different world, but it's still, we're going to go there and it's going to be, oh, you just walk out to like McDonald's or some bullshit, you know?
Not if we discover utopia.
No, it's not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
He thinks this, but 1,000 years from now, you never know.
No, not at all. Which also leads to like,
I thought the narration was good too, by the way. I thought, like, because he's kind of a loner, he doesn't talk much, and he's kind of just like expressing his thoughts to the viewer, which you wouldn't necessarily know otherwise. But that was just my personal thing. Some people didn't like it.
Since this movie, this is totally sidetracked. This doesn't really have to do anything with the movie, but since it was like heavily based with like, kind of like, oh, like work is shit no matter what you do, you know? I saw a tweet that Andrew Yang was saying like, oh, now since the virus is happening, we need to start working 4-day shifts and 3-day weekends to make it safer so people aren't going out as much to work. And I was thinking about that. I'm like, okay, that kind of like ties in with the movie because it was like, if we get universal income, nobody has to work these shit ass jobs that they want and they can do shit that they actually want. But then I was thinking, I'm like, Mexicans work 6 days a week, and you're not gonna stop them from working 6 days a week. So I don't even know how the fuck that's gonna play in.
Mexicans are some of the hardest working people.
That's the first thing I thought
meet.
when I saw Andrew Yang's tweet. I'm like, how the fuck are you gonna stop them?
Like
from
physical
working?
labor jobs, it's not gonna.
Like,
happen.
how are you gonna stop them working 6 days a week? There's no way.
That's the air they breathe, bro.
You work 5 days a week, and you're a lazy piece of shit. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, not getting in trouble for killing those people, jacking the rocket. Stupid. He comes back, everything's fine. He sees his girlfriend, his wife, whatever.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's not. It wasn't a fucking like a logical movie. It was a metaphor for that shit because after that, he got done with his work. And he's like, fuck it, I don't need to. He had his closure. He doesn't have to do his fucking work anymore. He's like, oh, I'm gonna go live my life with my wife. Fucking Hallmark bullshit. Yes, I agree. That's fucking Hallmark bullshit. But
do you not agree that it stands nowhere close to the other space movies because it's not?
Yeah, but it's
also
a movie. It's not supposed to be logical.
Yeah, but you're competing against Interstellar in those movies.
He also killed,
Gravity.
He probably could have walked away with like, oh, I killed my dad. I completed the mission for you guys. Yes, all this happened, but I completed the mission for you.
No, dude. That's like killing an innocent person and then killing Hitler and being like, oh, yeah, everything's cool.
I mean, I'm sure you'd get pardoned. I'm sure a lot of people would be like, oh.
Whatever, not the point. You understand what I'm saying? It's stupid. Clearly, he killed 4 people. 3? 4, maybe. I don't know.
But it's a movie. It's a fucking movie.
Yeah, it's a stupid-ass movie that doesn't make any fucking sense.
It's an art
That's what I'm
piece.
saying.
It's an art piece.
Well, it irritated me, and I don't like it. And you can have your opinion, and I'm having mine.
Hey, I'm just saying.
I had a problem with it, though. That's what doesn't do it for me. Things have to make sense. I'm a very logical person.
That's no fun.
Well, I mean, whatever. I'm just saying when you square up these like big dog movies in the same genre, like
yeah,
for me, it's nowhere close.
I wouldn't put it even up next to Interstellar. Like, yeah, they both had like stuff in space, but I wouldn't put it next to it. I'd be like,
if you're gonna do a space movie with that big of a budget, you better get the fucking story to make sense. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, all I'm saying, it's not really a space movie.
Whatever. Fine, I guess I'll agree with that.
Yeah, even if
they shouldn't have done space then. This is corny.
What?
Because space is so fucking cool, and science is awesome, and
you're a fucking nerd, dude.
I am a fucking nerd, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw more.
A casual viewer will not think about it, of course, but a real movie fan is gonna be thinking about this.
Piece. Interstellar was definitely like a science piece, which is dope, but like I wouldn't categorize them in the same thing.
Neither would I.
Exactly.
One doesn't even come close. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Thanks for watching. And till the next one.